Welcome to Candid Travels, Texas! Hey, there you go. It's actually spring now. Allison's driving the rental truck number 2. It's a store behind that. And you can always email me at drliualohliu at gmail.com and ask what it is, okay? All right. Why do we have another rental truck? Oh, well. Try to figure it out. It's not what you think. Okay. So, by the way, this is my Skyman Slash t-shirt. So go check out her store. And it's spring. So I'm wearing a winter-esque shirt because she has her little trademark of the cloud, coming out of the sky, that kind of thing. All right. So anyway, today I wanted to share with you, it is now spring, almost summer, here in Austin, Texas. We're at Bowling Creek Cafe Corner. And we can do something for the ATX ITAC family at www.atx Internal Tactical Arts. We just had this thyroid thing where you can like that and you balance your thyroid, right? But this is called the detective tactic. So I don't have to, hey, there's Allison. She looks good today. Wow. She always looks good, right? Yeah. Anyway, you could do this 24/7, and this is for everybody at the ATX ITAC family. Hello, old lady. Anyway, Lenore. And here is where I get my goat soap. Here you go.
They have really good soap here.
Good go. Yeah, check out our goat soap episode. It's pretty cool. Our albums are selling there, ATX Intercession 13. But it is called the detective tactic. So what you're doing at ATX ITAC, and it's a good rule of thumb, is you want to 24/7 be a detective. Got it? In however way, shape, or form. Like just constantly enjoying. It's not what you think. People, being a detective is such hard work. It really isn't. It's actually quite fun. You're observing everything. It's like you're constantly watching a play or being in a play, right? You got it? Okay, for those of you who are thespians out there, you know what I'm talking about? All right. Like if you're in a Shakespearean play, you have to play yourself, and then you've got to observe your surroundings. So you're constantly observing your surroundings. So you're a detective 24/7. Like even when you're sitting on the can, defecating, right? You're always prepared, right? So anyway, with that, this is it's 5:04 p.m. So this is how light it is out here in Austin, Texas. We're down First Street, and there's a guy who is a very famous detective. He's the same age as my dad. Of course, my dad will say, but I am a year older. I turned 80 first, okay? So anyway, but he just turned 80, I guess. But his name is, he's a detective, but he's a fictional character. It's this guy right here. Okay. No, I don't know. There's so many songs. It's Batman. So this is the very, very first. It's May 1939, Detective Comics. It says here, The Batman. This is what he looked like, man. It's the first. He's a detective. A lot of people don't realize that. Of course, the current president of the United States, I think when he was campaigning, that's President John Trump, told a little boy on his jet that he is Batman. Okay, he might be. I don't know. He's not 80. He's about 10 years younger than that. So anyway, we are going to see if we can try to head over. We're now across the bridge in the morning. Doesn't it feel like morning, guys? You think this special effect? 5 p.m. It's not 5 a.m. It's 5 p.m. Look at the beautiful blue skies. Blue skies in Texas. All right. And you got all these scooters around. So we're going to see if we can make it. It closes at 6 o'clock, so maybe we'll be able to at least film the outside of it. I don't know if we're allowed to film the artwork. We'll find out. All right, probably okay. We're not in LA. We're wildflowers, and it is a beautiful sunny day, guys, because it's been raining, dude. It's called May showers in Central Texas.
Hey, there's a car from Hawaii.
Here's a car from Hawaii. Yeah, of course you know I'm
Hawaii.
I'm a Hawaiian Sefa. Where is it? Oh well, I missed
It was
it.
the little black
All right. Okay, Hawaiian ice cream right here
Hawaii.
in Texas. So a lot of Poke Bay. Poke Bay, that's a poke bowl. It's a Hawaiian poke bowl. Now, back when I went to college as an undergraduate, this used to be a movie theater, Dolby Theater. Now, that's gone. Hey, what does that say about movies, dude? All right, and so we're on it's called The Drag, also known as Guadalupe Street. But if you're from California, because you're Mexican, right? California is actually Mexico, not Texas. You would say Guadalupe, Guadalupe. You pronounce it like Guadalupe, right?
Spell.
Right, but in here it's called Guadalupe. It's anglicized. Hey, even people of Spanish ancestry who are Austinites, native Texans, will say Guadalupe. Or it's also known as the Drag. So here is the Harry Ransom Center, the opposite side of it. Go check out our Harry Ransom Center events. We do postgraduate research here on all tons of cool postdoctoral research type stuff in the arts. Now, she has no idea I'm filming her. Look at that. She's just like, I got finals. All right. Okay, so I love it here because you don't have somebody say, "Hey, you can't film me." Yeah, this is just like cool. And here is, look at this. This is the Church of Scientology. By the way, a lot of people don't know this, but L. Ron Hubbard's second wife is a Texan. So this was like one of the premier Scientology centers here in Austin, Texas. In fact, when I was a student, an undergrad, I used to go to the graduate library for a lot of different neuroscience research on my own, right? And I ended up getting an honorary, unofficial doctorate from one of the professors in clinical psychology as an undergrad. But I went into the library and I found an original manuscript of Dianetics written by L. Ron Hubbard. That was like before it was ever published, and I have a feeling his then wife had donated it to the University of Texas. So look at this traffic. I don't think we're going to make it, Allison. We'll see. They close at 6 o'clock. What does it say?
I can drop you off.
Maybe. I might have to do that. To the 25th. I don't know. Well, at least we can try to get to see the outside of the building.
Today's the
So this is
21st.
the original number 27 of Detective Comics. It's a replica of it, published in May 1939. The Batman. And this is, this is like a famous cover. And it's 80 years of Batman at the Mondo Gallery, DC Mondo. So he is 80 years old like my dad. And by the way, my dad is actually a medical detective. So like his job over the last 30 years at the Texas Medical Center is to figure out what's wrong with somebody. And my consulting firm has been doing that kind of thing, not just medicine, but everything. But we including medicine. So anyway, yeah, I know. You're like, how can you do all this and be a movie actor in Hollywood? Well, guess what? Any film actor will tell you it doesn't take that long to make a movie. If you're not producing it, because you just act in it, right? And then they do all the post-production stuff. If you have to do some kind of a press tour, that actually doesn't take that long. You know, it doesn't take that. It's not like a full-time job. All right, so here's the co-op, the University Co-op. So you're going to get to see a lot of this here in May of 2019. And I think there's not many people walking around because they're like studying for finals right now. And here I am. Taking you all. Graduation's coming up, yeah. And here I am telling you all about trying to go see Batman. Batman's 80th birthday.
Well, it's still for a few more days.
Yeah, so here's Potbelly. There's a 7-Eleven. Tyler's is a place we get really cool shorts and clothing and stuff like that. It's like an outlet thing. Here's another zoning out guy. He's like, oh my God, I got finals. Another guy. I never took you guys down this street, y'all. Listen, this is the Varsity building. This is like still around from like 30 years ago, or and so all this other stuff is new. See all this other stuff like the Shoe Palace. Okay. And then, but look at this old stuff. But if you look at an old movie by Richard Linklater called Slackers, you'll see that there. Oh, and here's the new stuff, Allison's Pretty Face. Oh boy. God's doors are open to all. Woohoo! Hey, rainbow color. That's the Methodist Church. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Now that's actually chiseled into stone. By the way, if you guys ever want to check out a really great YouTube guy, and I got to meet him. He played Biff in Back to the Future. A shout out to Tom Wilson. All right, check out his 2009 stand-up act. I love it. He's a master thespian. Okay, some of you younger people might not know who he is, but I think you will because he's Biff. But he's done so much other stuff, and as an actor, I totally relate. Like, you're known for just one or two things, but you've done all this other stuff. Okay, we're at 25th and Guadalupe, and it is 5:27. I kept telling Allison, we gotta go. I was just like, oh, I've got time. No. The traffic is no longer like Texas used to be. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. This battery's running out. Anyway, we probably won't get any pictures. People, look. So this is gonna be trying to see Batman. And seeing everybody all stressed out. No, they're not that stressed out. You go to UCLA campus, it's way worse. Yes. Okay, here, this guy's like, oh, I think I'm going to pass. This girl's like, I'm texting, hey, when is my final? This guy's like, dude, I haven't shaved for a month. This guy's like, I haven't shaved for 2 months, dude, and I haven't eaten either. Do you see how skinny he was? They're like, I got to get to the library to study. Oh, no, those undergraduate. This guy's like, I gotta flex my ass. Okay, there we go. All right.
I was just hoping I wouldn't hit him.
Yeah, I know, Allison. Be careful. She's new at driving a truck.
No, it's also
all right.
narrow.
So here. Oh, hey, I gotta study. That's what. Oh, those undergraduate days. Hey, when you're a postdoctorate, you're got 2 doctorates, then you don't have to do as much. You know what I mean? It's a lot more fun. Happy biking. Okay, whoa, Resurrected Games. Look at all this gaming stuff. Love it. The venue, that's new.
I think the Resurrected Games, I think it used to be in Dobie.
Yeah, it used to be Dobie. Here's another Poke Hawaiian Bowl. By the way, there's a ton of Hawaiian people that live here.
Yes, it's Hawaii, not Hawaii.
Hawaii, or whatever. It's all Hawaii, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's the U.S. territory became a state last, right? But a lot of Hawaiians live here in Central Texas because, okay, as you know, I'm a surfer in Hawaii. I'm an honorary Hawaiian, right? So when I first went there, go surfing as a young adult. Some people say I'm a young adult now, but you know what? Whatever, maybe I am. Okay, so the point is that I went there and I always wondered, hey, you know how in the old days, people in the mainland would say, hey man, I want to go to Hawaii, man. That's paradise. Well, where the heck do the Hawaiians want to go? Okay? What is paradise for a Hawaiian person who's born and raised there? You know what? I asked one they said, where'd you grow up? Because they were they thought I might have some, family or friends there. And I had an uncle there, so I was there, and but anyway, I said, hey, I grew up in Texas. I'm from Texas, right? And said, whoa, hey, why did you even leave? Hey, that's paradise. Well, apparently, when I first got to Hawaii, there would be all of these commercials, these commercials for come back again to Texas. It was one of these tourist commercials. So apparently, native Hawaiians think of Texas as their getaway, their paradise. So now it's 2019. Apparently, my uncle, before he passed, said that a lot of snakes are there now. There's poisonous insects that never existed in paradise that are now, it's all the native Hawaiians have freaking left. And they're, you know how I know this? When we go to Costco's here in Central Texas, in Austin. All the workers that I know, they sell ahi poke there now, and that they're all like Hawaiian, people from Hawaii. It's really fun. So anyway, a lot of, I guess there's a lot of entertainers here too, that live in Texas now. And if you check them out, they're on our show, Fantastic Fest 10th anniversary. Go back to like a couple years back. Fantastic Fest 10th anniversary. So who's on our show? You've got Keanu Reeves, Elijah Wood. This is public. He lives down the street from us, where I grew up, and others that won't say that they live in Texas. Oh, Allison. Okay, is that correct? Yeah. Okay. 30 minutes. 5:30.
Maybe I'll drop you off.
She'll probably have to drop me off. I think it's free, right? Let me see.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free, so I can get in.
If it's free,
free
artwork.
Yeah. All right. So let's see if we can get in there. We're almost there, she says. But it's kind of good. Oh, this is called Amy's Ice Cream. I don't think we ever did an episode there. Did we ever do that? It's a local Austin made from scratch ice cream that's really, really famous, and now it's like this. Now it's become this big corporate kind of a big corporate type of a. Oh, you know who else? A fellow World Fest International Award winner for Best Actress Lifetime Award, Sean Young. Her real name's Mary. Mary Sean Young. Sean Young, she was the girl who was in Blade Runner. Why'd you tap me? What? You tapped me.
We're almost there.
Oh, we're almost there. Okay, so I got to film. Okay, here's a car wash with state inspection. So by the way, traditionally in Texas, it's real tough. You got to have your vehicle inspected or you get pulled over. But nowadays in Austin, it looks like nobody gives a crap about that because there are real crappy cars driving around with bumpers falling off and like mufflers hanging out.
I saw a guy who had masking tape.
Yeah, one guy masking tape. Yeah. It was that. It's
not
like
even duct tape.
Yeah, it was not. It's starting to look like California, but I think in Houston and like Austin is like the most California-esque. All right, I think we're almost here. Look for Batman along one of these places here on the Guadalupe. This is. Are we north or south? Look at that arm, man. Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger's arm? Hyde Park Gym. Yeah, it's coming up. Keep going.
Keep going?
I think so. Wait, we're at 40. Did we miss it?
Or we just passed it?
We passed it.
We
We passed it. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to loop around and she's going to... I'm turning it off. See? We're looping around in the neighborhood. Okay, to go back around to show you the front mural. Okay, as I was saying, Sean Young, she played the lead in Blade Runner, the original one in the 80s. We met her, we were both winners of World Fest International, which is this really real prestigious film award thing. We won for actually this show. She won Best Actress, I believe, like Lifetime Achievement Award. And World Fest, you can check it out. It's like, a lot of people, like, Ridley Scott and all these other people won that award before they went to Hollywood and after and all that. It's it's a legit award. There's virtually no politics involved with it. It's just whether your stuff's good or not. But I met her we met her at the winners, like they had a reception for the winners. This was in Houston, Texas, and back then she was, I believe, in New York City, and she said she was going to move, and she's moved to Austin, Texas now, and has her own Hollywood tour company where she takes people to movie location tours. A lot of Hollywood films traditionally have been filmed in Texas, in this area, but just most people don't know. So that's what her company is. This is why I don't do movie location episodes on this show, because someone else is going to do that, right? I wouldn't want to do that. Okay, so we're in a kind of a neighborhood. Yeah, a guy with there you go. Okay, this guy's a model, dude. You could totally tell. There's some people who are models that aren't recognizable, like us, but they got their money and they moved here too, right? So. We're gonna park here, so I guess we have to walk then.
A little.
Okay, we'll see if we make it to the outside of the mural. So not through the car. Now we're traveling on foot. I've been let out of the truck. like a dog cooped up in the truck. So we're at 41st Street and we're gonna walk around. Look at all this water. This is how much it's been raining. It's lovely. When it rains, it pours. And when it's hot, it's hot. Welcome to Texas. But the point is, I love it after it rains because the air is so clean. Okay, it is now 20 till 6. Look, Capitol High, Seed Property. Ooh, stop and smell this rose. How's my nose look? Stop and smell the roses. All right. Okay. Are we here? Are we here? Let's walk this block and see. Hey, look. What is this? It's a psychiatric hospital. Delicious homemade soups. So I think that's controlled. Is that the psychiatric hospital?
Yeah.
See, Allison and I will be living there soon. All right. It's a big psychiatric hospital. All right. We've never been to, this is 4101. Yeah, we ate in there. Yeah. American Standard. All right. Here's that arm of Arnold Schwarzenegger, supposedly. Look at how veiny it looks. It's disgusting, dude. This is old, too. Some of this... Here he is. Batman. That's my very bad out of tune. This is so cool. Look at this mural. That's Robin. Robin looks like Superman here. Is that Robin? Yeah, that's Robin with his bow tie. I don't know who is this. That's so cool. 80 years of Batman, huh? Batman's 80 years old. Side. This is so cool. And every one of these prints are available, guys. So you can order them. I'm gonna pick this up. I love this stuff. This is Batman's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite superheroes, actually. Even though I've been asked to play Superman as a professional actor, which I actually turned down. But when I was a kid, my brother Kevin, my younger brother Kevin, he used to have this security blanket like Linus with flowers on it, and we used to. My other brother, who was even younger than him, we would make him be Batman. Because his head is shaped really round like Charlie Brown and Adam West. So we would wrap his head up in his security blanket and tie it with a rope, and then make a pocket and then stick playing cards on the sides of his head so he would look like Batman. And then we put a Lone Ranger mask on his eyes, and we made him run around like Adam West with his blanket. But it's kind of funny how our dad was a medical detective in real life. He's retired now, he's 80, but he worked for Texas Medical Center for about 30 years. Anyway, and the wonderful curator said it's okay to film and take pictures, which is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so yeah, you guys, check this out. Buy the prints. This is so neat. This is Mondo. I might have to get this LP right here. Allison, this is the old Tim Burton one. It's with Danny Elfman.
Yeah,
Batman Returns, and then the original one by Danny Elfman. Hey, is that a girl's breast? Yeah, I guess so. I was like, that guy, that's a weird looking guy mannequin. It's actually a woman. Approved by Mondo Comics Authority. Okay, this is Bane, Allison. Check this out. So we're celebrating. Well, yeah, I know. Look at that. Can you believe fighting a guy like that? And there he cracked his back. And if you ever watch Game of Death, Bruce Lee did that to one of his opponents. Bruce Lee did what Bane did in his yellow jumpsuit and cracked his back, his opponent's back, just like how Bane is cracking Batman's back right there. That is great. Whew. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people don't think of Batman as a detective. He's a detective. He's a private investigator, pretty much, but also a vigilante because he kills people. He doesn't catch them and bring them into court sometimes, you know. Now, the Adam West version, he did do that. He never killed anybody, and then he always tried to, like, remember, like, re-educate them and try to make Catwoman good.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't kill anybody. I never got to meet Adam West, which was kind of sad.
Yeah, that was.
I know. We sent him a birthday card, but my uncle knew him. I never got to meet him before he passed. He lived in Washington State at the end of his life. And he's a Hawaiian. A lot of people don't know that. Adam West is a Hawaiian. He was in a show called the Kini Popo show or something like that in Hawaii, and the kids loved him back there. Yeah, since we saw these pokey places driving up here. Now this is a cool one. February and March of, doesn't say what year. Look at that. So, Batman 11. See, these guys don't, now this one obviously is 1939. Look at how he looked, man. That's just cool. Love it. This is really amazing stuff. Oh, 80 years.
But Batman, last night you wore the green costume, and tonight you're wearing red. Why?
I must, Robin, I must wear a different colored Batman costume each night. Whoa, what the heck is this? This sounds more like the Adam West Burt Ward one. Yeah, we bought something from Burt Ward for our dog, I think. The dog food. That's our connection to Batman. We bought his dog food for Max. It didn't really work very well. Sorry, gotta be honest. Oh, look at this. Batman, a death in the family. Look at this dramatic artwork. Did you see this, Allison? Look at how messed up Robin looks. That's like Bucky dying like Captain. Oops, sorry, Marvel Universe. Delete. Batman, The Long Halloween. This is so cool. I still like this one. Is this the one you like, Allison? This is like across the street at the psychiatric hospital. It's a portrayal of a crazy guy. Yeah, Arkham Asylum, which is across the street. Austin Psychiatric Hospital is right across the street from here. All right. So cool. This one is Batman 152, Greg Capullo. That is neat. Wow. Code of conduct. Look at all the code of conduct. It reminds me of something that Adam West's Batman would say. You can't do any of these bad things. Do not make comments about race or ethnicity. Okay, what's here? What's here? Allison found something.
It's not related to Batman.
Okay, Allison loves The Big Lebowski.
We have to get it. If they're selling.
Gosh.
Or if it's
They're all
stored.
selling, aren't they?
I don't know.
No, it's selling. They're all selling this stuff. Yeah, you should get it. The soundtrack. What's the soundtrack I really wanted? I ordered on Amazon. What was it? Forgot what it was. The soundtrack to a movie we just saw recently, and I said I don't think we have it. Remember, what was it that I ordered recently on Amazon?
I don't remember. You ordered a lot.
Mondo teas, huh? Let's see. Okay, so this is what she was talking about. I thought it had something to do with Batman, but it's
No.
okay.
I think all Batman's up there.
Batman's up here, yeah. This is Batman in 1988, I think. Yeah, 1988 Batman. By Todd McFarlane. Pretty cool. That's neat. That's why we have girls, right? They take you off topic, but here she is. She found wild stallions. That's the thing from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Oh my God. Oh, I remember. She helped me remember. It was The Crow, the soundtrack to The Crow.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
1993. I love that music, and I couldn't get it. The LP is so expensive. I don't think I ordered that. I ordered the. So anyway, thanks for joining us, and here's a couple more pictures. All right. Remember, send us any questions, UN method requests, questions about being the detective, to drliualohliu@gmail.com. All right? All right, adios, amigo. A couple more beautiful prints that you can order. So I think you can go online and order them. Okay? If not, just come down here. Favorite one, obviously. I did the voiceover for the cover panel, and I'll probably get that. But I don't know if y'all saw this one. This one is Darren Cook, Batman. Wow. Anyway, thanks again for joining.